Hi, this is Thomas from At the Gates. You're watching Bloodstock TV.
Okay, next up on Bloodstock TV, we're catching up with the guys from Conjurer. How are we doing, guys? Cool, cool. So we got Dan and we got Connor. You guys just played on the Sophie stage earlier on. How did it go, guys?
Like extremely well, yeah. We somehow managed to pack out the tent. Everything went off, no technical hitches. Like it seemed really well received, so I'm happy with it. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I mean, I never know what to do with all the space, and I never know what to do with all the people either.
Yeah.
It's nothing you ever expect. You only dream of it as a kid, so like seeing it in front of you, it's kind of like, oh, all right, I've got to remember to play the songs. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, having seen you guys from years back in much smaller venues as well, it is amazing to sort of see you on that side stage as well and to see those sort of crowds. But it's one of the bands that you just sort of think you've completely and utterly earned it because you've clearly worked so hard. And every release that you've brought out has just been better received. So, well done.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Very much. Yeah. We were when you played here with When the Metal to the Masses 2016 when you played over on the New Blood. We had you scheduled in to come over and see you guys, and then we got told we were interviewing Mastodon, so we had to run away. So we didn't quite get the chance.
That's fair enough.
I know.
Yeah.
We had Andy at the time came over and interviewed later on. And we apologised to him, and he's like, "Oh no, I'd have done the same. That's fine." and we had the same happen again today. We were scheduled to come over and see you again. Someone else last minute, so we didn't get a chance to get over there. But heard great things about it already. We've heard people already saying that they were really impressed with it.
Perfect. Awesome.
Cool. So there's been so much buzz about you guys this year. I mean, we spoke to you when the album just came out, Maya, back in I think it was about February that we spoke to you about it when it was just about coming out, and I think we played Choke on Bloodstock Radio, and then it just went stratospheric. It was just the comments that were coming out of it were amazing.
Yeah, it's still now only just starting to settle down a little bit since the album has been out a while. Like we were sort of wrapping our head around all the like praise it's got. I mean, obviously we're super thankful for it, but yeah, it's been a little bit. It was definitely unexpected. Like, I can't particularly talk because they recorded it and then. I think it was like the second last day that they were in the studios when they rang me to be like, oh, by the way, you're our bassist now.
Yeah.
So yeah, luckily I got to listen to it and like experience it before it came out and all that.
Is that the way it went then? Would you like to be our bassist? No.
Oh no, it was very much just like, oh, you're our bassist now. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. And then yeah, so I guess it's probably different for you, but for me it's been completely unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I didn't even think I'd get to the point where I'd be in a band that would record an album.
Yeah.
So like doing that alone, I was like, yes, dream is done. Like that's it. And then the album like gets put out and it gets received well, and then we get on like festival runs and bigger shows and stuff.
I think well is a slight understatement, to be fair.
Oh, they loved it.
Yeah, but I mean they did. I mean when it's. Because I say, I've known you guys for years as a sort of underground band, up and coming. When I saw you out into the Metal to the Masses, I thought you'd probably have a good chance of getting there and that. But there has been quite a buzz about you guys on the scene for a while, and it's good that you're all still quite surprised by it because no one else really was. Everyone else was just sort of like, we know these bands are going to be going places and going to be doing well. So it's just great to sort of see. And I say every time I've seen you loads live over the years, but you're still growing as a band, and you're still you get better and better every time.
I mean, I think the reason why, I mean, for one thing, we'd be pretty arrogant to be like, oh yeah, we did expect this after all. But I think the thing is, as well, it's hard to chart your own band's progress. It's hard to kind of be in the thing and know exactly what's. I mean, obviously we get offers and all sorts of things, and we're like, oh, that's really cool. But you don't really have time to process it. You don't really have time to mentally take it in before the next thing comes along. So you just sort of like jump from thing to thing. And like today, it didn't really hit me until we were like just about to go on stage, and it was like, oh, we're at Bloodstock, we're doing the Sophie Lancaster stage. Like, it's the first time in ages that nerves has kind of come in, probably since the last time we played Bloodstock.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's easy when you're a fan of a band and you see, oh, they've gotten better with this album, dipped here and gone better there and stuff like that. But you never know with your own. We're still the guys that just turn up at practice every week and just doss about. Like, nothing's changed for us apart from obviously all these great things happening.
Yeah.
But
we're still in everything is like still a first. Like this is our first proper like festival season, playing like you say bigger stages with all this space. Like first time getting huge album reviews and that sort of thing. So maybe it'll settle down and we'll hopefully not get used to it, but become a little more accustomed to it over the years. But at the moment it's just like, oh, okay, wicked.
Yeah. Well, I have to say you had some pretty big shoes to step into, because Andy Price is like an absolute beast of a bass player. He's one of the most energetic sort of people on stage. And then the first time I saw you, I think it was at Amplified last year.
Oh,
and I'm just kind of like, holy hell! How did they clone a mini Andy? That was just like, what the hell?
It was one of those things where it's like, I was like, oh, okay, well, Andy went mental, so I'll have to go mental. It was just one of those things where I hadn't played like in a band or live in years anyway, so I'd sort of missed it and was itching to move on stage anyway. Yeah. And then just, as the opportunity presented itself, and like, say, listening to the band as a fan and that sort of thing, like, I love the songs, so it's all just sort of lent itself to like, I'm just going to go do my thing, and so far everyone's been very complimentary.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Like you say, Andy was wicked, so I'm glad people think it's still going well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I say it's not just like going well. I mean, just looking at your press again for the last few days over this, it's just whenever these sort of competitions come out for like best new band, I've been in the underground scene for like sort of like 5 or 6 years, and the nominees are all like bands I've never heard of, and I'm just thinking, how am I missing these bands when I'm in the underground sort of thing? So seeing your name and then that I know, and a band that I've been watching for years on those lists this year has been immense. So seeing, Maya up for best album, Conjurer up for best new band, best British band, things like that has just been incredible. It's been really, really great to see you guys on that. So how's that been?
That's another thing that completely unexpected. We just sort of like get the email sort of. Brady's kind of the one who takes care of all the like the logistical business side of it at the moment. So we'll just tell him to practice. He'll be like, oh yeah, guys, by the way, we've been nominated for a Golden God. We're like, what? Okay. Yeah. So I don't know you. Yeah. Again, like, I suppose one day we've got to actually be able to look at all this and be like, we've done really well, but like it's just really difficult to, because like I don't know, like. Saying that like we're humble people probably makes it seem like we're not that humble, but like I don't know, we just kind of we don't want to blow smoke up our own bums. Well,
I think you're probably in the same sort of boat that I am, where people you couldn't kind of thinking to yourself, people are actually going to suss out that I don't really know what I'm doing that well. People are going to work this out at some point, and we're just doing what we do, So
we've seen that as the Palaces Burn documentary, the Lamb of God one. There's a bit at the very beginning where Randy Blythe is like, I'm really worried that one day people are going to figure out who I really am and it's all going to crumble. And I was like, what does he mean? Like, he's Randy Blythe, and what he really means is like, he's worried people are going to realise he's just a normal bloke, and people are just going to be like, hold on. But it's just like, it's true, like every band, like they're normal blokes, unless you're like Axl Rose or anything. Everyone's just normal people.
I reckon he's a solid guy. I reckon he's a bad rat. I reckon he's wicked.
Probably, you never know. Well, he's not here this weekend anyway, so we can call him what you want, really, to be honest. So what have you got coming up next then? What's next for Conjurer after this? Now, obviously, you've got, a big festival show like this and that lot, but you say you've got more offers and that lot coming in and things, so where'd you go from here, guys?
We've got next week, we're at Arcton Gent Festival, and we're doing 2 sets. One on the Thursdays with our label mates Pine. We're doing a collaboration set, like Queen and Baroness vibes and stuff. And then the next day we're bringing the Doom and Gloom with our usual set on the Friday. And all the last few months it's been preparing for obviously today and those 2 sets at Arcton Gent. After that, we've got a show with the band Frontiera. It's like a UK exclusive show that they're doing in London. So we've got that coming up. A couple of days after, it's the Heavy Music Awards that we've been nominated for. So get suited and booted, get some drinks down us, go to that. And and after that, we've got a Conan UK tour.
Oh yeah, I saw that at the end of the year. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that's kind of like our big finish to the year, as far as I'm aware. Unless something else happens to filter its way through that we just can't turn down. I think that'll be the big finish, and it's on to next year.
Yeah,
and
cool.
Whatever happens.
Yeah, you mentioned your label there, Holy Raw. They're doing big things, aren't they? All the bands on their label seem to be, a lot of people talking about them and that. So obviously,
I feel like they're a big cog in the Conjurer wheel, if that makes sense. Like all this press and like adoration that we're getting, like I think it's a lot of it is because Holy Roar put it out, and like say how well they're doing and how big their roster is and all the great bands are on there. I feel like obviously, like I say, we've put the work in ourselves, but we've also kind of been swept up in that. So it's all gone very well. And say they're all wicked guys. So we're happy to be.
Yeah, it seems the label and everyone on it is all just kind of caught in this wave. Everyone's just growing like at their own rates. Like Employed to Serve have been doing massive things, and all their new signings and stuff as well. Like it's been a brilliant year for us and a brilliant year for them. And like I couldn't be happier with like another label, I don't think.
Cool. Well, as I say, I'm delighted for you. I mean, my mates have been saying to me that all my mates that go to all the headline shows and all the big bands and arena bands and all that lot have been saying to me for the last 5 years, sort of like, you know, are any of these bands you go and watch ever going to get anywhere? So, well done for starting to get somewhere, because it's great. Because I just sort of like, yeah, look, Metal Hammer, look, Golden Gods, look, you know. I know those guys.
It's happening.
You know, so cool. So I hope it keeps going. Well done today, guys. I'm really, really pleased it went well for you. And we'll, look forward to seeing your progress continue.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
Thank you.
Cheers for talking to us. That's Conjurer on Bloodstock TV.